Weather, Josh Cozart standing by, Portland's most accurate forecast. So Josh, is that distant rain in the way out there?
Distant rain for sure, maybe a little bit of hail, something that we've kind of seen.
What the hail?
Oh my goodness.
I know, oh hail.
It's a family show, Jenny.
Yes, no, of course, spelled H-A-I-L.
Of course.
Yes, and that's going to be the potential as we move through the next several hours. That is all due to clouds just like this. Towering cumulonimbus clouds, they stretch high up into the atmosphere where it is colder, and that allows for those water droplets with an updraft to create small hail that eventually works its way down towards the surface. But maybe you happen to have a video of the hail seen across the region. Be sure to scan the QR code on your screen right now, and that will direct you to KOIN.com where we can continue the weather conversation there. As for that thunderstorm potential, we do it all over again for Wednesday, up and down the I-5 corridor, the foothills of the Cascades and the coast, but nothing is expected to be severe in nature. As about 49 degrees out at PDX, expecting to also see those temperatures right out into the mid-40s through this evening. The showers on again and off again over the next several hours, and that's even going to take us into Wednesday again, where that afternoon sunshine, a few breaks of it, will heat up the atmosphere enough to produce some of those thunderstorms, where we're slightly on the drier side, at least for the Portland metro area right now. But we are expecting to see more of that wet weather track its way from the southwest to the northeast as snow falls above about 4,000 feet at this hour. And it's been a very cold April month with some very wet weather as well. We've only seen one day at or slightly above the average of 62 degrees today. That puts our monthly normal below average by about 6 degrees. So it's no wonder that we are now the 8th coldest April on record, and the coldest was back in 1955. As far as the cold weather goes up in elevation, it's going to be trickling its way as low as about 1,600 feet come Thursday, and that does come with a bit of a drying trend as the National Weather Service keeps those winter weather advisories in place for the Coast Range, 4 to 8 inches above 2,000 feet in the Cascades, with 8 to a foot of additional snowfall above about 4,000 feet. As multiple low pressure systems just continue to slam the Pacific Northwest, we'll dry things out briefly for the start of the day Thursday before the next front. Again, keeping our temperatures cooler than normal until we get to Friday and the Saturday. That's when we enter into the warm sector of our next storm, warming us back up into the mid-60s as early as Saturday, but that too is short-lived. So let's time everything out for you, expecting to hold on to the hit and miss showers through tonight into tomorrow morning. We will have a few dry moments in the day. So what we saw back on Monday, today will be a rinse and repeat scenario for much of the day on Wednesday before skies finally start to dry out. But with clearing conditions, that will make for a chillier start to your Thursday morning before the next batch of rain moves in late in the day. As far as the additional rain accumulation goes, over the next 48 hours, about a ½ inch for the Portland metro area, just the same for the I-5 corridor, and nearly 3/4 of an inch out along the coast. Tonight, we fall to the low 40s. Tomorrow, only warming up into the low 50s, and we still have the potential for a splash and dash thunderstorm as we eventually get back up close to about 60. Friday, we begin the drying trend, and Earth Day, which is also the Solve cleanup event in downtown Portland and across the area. It's going to be quite nice out there. 64 degrees, maybe a stray rain shower or two, but it's going to be very light in nature, nothing like the rain that we've seen over the past several days. So good news for the weekend.
That's great, because I'd rather be doing the thing where you pick up the trash in this hand and my latte in the other hand versus an umbrella in the other hand. So.
These are big
These are all. This is all my personal forecast, my personal issues.
I need to have my latte out.
I'm glad that it works out for you.
Hey, flight attendant.